Everything is embarrassing to Cesar, and he's here to talk about it. Listen bi-weekly as he and his guests share personal stories and discuss pop culture. Not listening is embarrassing, but so is listening, so you might as well be a part of the conversation. Everything is embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing.
You're embarrassing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Everything is Embarrassing. Wait. I still don't know what I have assigned to all the buttons, but we're back, and it's just me this time. I would say unfortunately, but we're gonna have some fun. First order of business is I'm gonna have a new segment, but I'm gonna need people's help for it because it's gonna be like a question and answer type segment. So what I did is I have a Google form that I'm gonna put. Is it a Google form? Yeah, a Google form that I'm gonna put in the description of, I guess, just Spotify, Apple, Podbean, and the YouTube. But it's also gonna be on my, like, the link tree on my Instagram. It's gonna be the very first link there, and I'm pretty sure I set it up so you don't have to put your email or anything, and you could just leave questions, leave stories, leave like topic suggestions, just whatever you guys want to hear about, and I will answer them on the podcast. And the podcast segment is going to be called Secrets from a Boy. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why I came up with that little jingle. I'm going to make music for it. I still haven't done it, but I was trying to channel my country boy, I love you, girl. Y'all remember that? The country boy, I love you. Eh. So, yeah, that's the inspiration for that segment, little jingle. And then the title, Secrets from a Boy, I just thought, I don't know, I'm like giving you my wisdom, giving you my secrets, even though it's probably not even going to be anything really beneficial to your life, but I'll try. It's probably going to be bad advice, probably going to be bad answers to your questions, but literally whatever. If you want to do like fuck, marry, kills, just would you rathers, or like if you have like serious questions like, do you believe in aliens? I don't know, something like that. Just whatever you guys want to leave, just leave it in the forums. It's going to be in the description of just everything this podcast goes out to. So make sure to leave some comments. But today we are going to get into one of my favorite topics that you guys are probably going to get really tired of real quick, because I brought it up last episode. I don't think I brought it up the first two episodes. Maybe I did. But we're going to talk about Minecraft. At least for the first two topics. I kind of broke it up into three topics. The first part is going to be just the Minecraft movie. I have a little PSA, and then I'm going to give like my little review, just something real quick. And then I mainly just want to talk about my ideas and theories and my wishes for Minecraft 2. So that's going to be the first two topics. And then since I'm alone, and I usually end the podcast with what's something embarrassing to my guest, I want to ask that question to myself, and I'm going to talk about something that I find embarrassing. And it's like one topic, but it kind of spiraled into like, there's a bunch of subtopics that I came up with that one. So yeah, that's what the agenda is for today. But let's get right into it. The Minecraft movie. I've seen it twice in theaters already. Yes. I'm very much obsessed with it. Not really the movie, just the game, but like I wanted to go watch the movie. The second time mainly to go with friends, because the first time I went with my brother. The second time I wanted to go with friends to see how that was. And I enjoyed it both times. Both times I got emotional during, there's a part where like it's towards the end and they're kind of giving like the whole message of the story. And then right after, like the classic Minecraft theme comes in. And I don't know, I guess the nostalgia of that song, the little like keys, coming in made me a little emotional. I didn't cry, but I definitely like teared up, and I was like, damn, I love Minecraft. But yeah, I've seen it twice in theaters, and I enjoyed it both times. But my PSA is, if you go to the movies, sit your ass down and be quiet. Because you guys have probably seen on TikTok just all the crazy like reactions to the Minecraft movie, specifically the chicken jockey scene. Like, I don't know what it is about that scene in particular, especially since they review that in trailers that people are going crazy over. But that didn't happen in either of my screenings, and I'm happy for it because that would have pissed me off. I'm there to enjoy the movie. I'm not here for your TikToks. Probably sound like a grandfather for saying that, but I want to enjoy the movie. Why are we doing this for the bit? You can wait like 6 months and do that at home. Like, I don't know. I just think if you go to the movies, sit down, be quiet, stay off your phone, and let everybody enjoy the movie. Because that would have genuinely just pissed me off, and I would have been a snitch. I would have been a Karen, and I would have went to go tell on people. But because my brother and sister went the day after my second screening, oh no, that same night, but later screening, and they said their theater was kind of like rowdy, like just mainly like a group behind them, and like they were just like throwing water throughout the movie. At one point, they threw like a Red Bull can, and it hit a kid in the head like towards the front, and I guess the mom got like mad and started yelling at them. So yeah, but I don't know. My two screenings, everybody was well behaved. Everybody was just on their best behavior. So just remember that, guys. Other people are trying to enjoy the movie. But let's get into the review. Let's talk about the box office a little bit first. The movie has so far, well, this is honestly from a couple days ago, but as of when I wrote down the numbers, it made $336 million worldwide. And that was on the 9th. So just 1 week in, made double its budget. So it's doing pretty good. And honestly, I think the success is, again, nostalgia. That's what got me. It's a really good movie, but it's like definitely for kids. It's like a family movie. A lot of stupid jokes. But I don't know, I really enjoyed it. So the nostalgia really helped. I also think the McDonald's meals really helped. And I contributed to the McDonald's meal quite a few times because I was on the hunt for the zombie hamburger, which I have. I have it right behind me. I finally got it, but it was the last one. We literally opened up that was probably like the 20th package. We got so many toys. I have so many soda bottles. I have so many. Well, I only have like 2 birdies. I have like 2 grimaces. I have a couple of the fries. But yeah, that soda bottle, every time I saw it, I would get so pissed off because who the hell wants a soda bottle? But yeah, I finally got mine. But yeah, I think the McDonald's meal definitely helped the movie a lot, just building up hype. And then honestly, the whole TikTok craze trend helped it. Like, as much as I don't like it, and I think like maybe ruined like the theater going experience for a lot of people, I think it helped. Just because people were buying tickets to go make a TikTok. I feel so old saying that. I feel like the older generation complaining about TikToks. Hey guys, I'm back. You guys might have noticed just a little cut right there, and it's because it's tomorrow. Basically, what happened was the pod track that I used to record the podcast died, like mid recording. So, yeah. The good thing is I didn't just keep recording for like the whole 30 minutes. I noticed right away because I couldn't hear myself anymore. But yeah, that happened, and I kind of almost crashed out, and I didn't want to keep filming afterwards. So it's tomorrow. But honestly, it cut out right at the perfect spot because we were about to transition into the next topic, which is my mini Minecraft review. So I'm kind of just going to break this down just kind of scene by scene, and not like in order either, just like by my favorite scenes. But let's get right into it. My favorite scene and storyline by far is the whole Jennifer Coolidge storyline. She had a really small role, but she stole the show. And her storyline, it's so stupid. Just falling in love with the villager. And then it all pays off at the end during that end credit scene where she and the villager have learned each other's languages. The villager is like speaking English. I was about to say human, but it's speaking English, and then Jennifer Coolidge is speaking villager. And I don't know. I don't that's the most I've laughed in a theater in a long time. But yeah, by far best performance, funniest performance. And I really hope they bring her back in the next movie with a bigger role. But my next favorite thing about the movie was more, it's not really a scene, but it's just something Jack Black kept doing. And it's like when Steve would kind of like over enunciate, like when things from the video game were shown. Like when he's all like flint and steel. Or what else would he say? The Ender Pearl. Just that. I just thought it was so funny. And then like, I don't know. I just remember everyone cracking up every time he did that. And he did it a lot. Like the Nether. I don't remember what else, but I just remember it happened a lot. And I just thought, I don't know, it was funny. I really enjoyed it. But my next favorite scene was the storage unit scene. And that scene had a lot of cameos, but that wasn't why it was my favorite. Because honestly, from the YouTuber cameos, the first time around, I recognized one of them, and it's Afmao. But I don't even watch her. The only reason I recognize her was because she low-key looks like Gypsy Rose. So I kind of put two and two together. I was like, why is Gypsy Rose at the Minecraft premiere? And then I was like, oh, this is a YouTuber. This is Afmao. Like I've heard about her, but I never knew what she looked like in real life until recently, because she just started popping up on my feed a lot on Instagram. So I kind of noticed her. And then the second time around, I noticed Stan TDM, which him I did used to watch a lot when I was younger, when I was first getting into Minecraft, because he would do a lot of like mod videos, like mod showcases. But the reason I really liked the scene was not even because of them, because they didn't even have speaking parts. They were just in the background. But just the whole conversation between the storage unit guy and Jason Momoa, and just like how kind of like how obsessed and how big of a man crush that storage unit guy had on Jason Momoa. It was just really funny, a great performance there too. Next up, I have Malgosia's fake outs towards the end of the movie. Like after she's already defeated and she's just like on the floor dying, I'm pretty sure. But then when she's telling Steve to like come back, she's like, I need to tell you something. She's like, I'm not gonna do anything to you, I promise. And then she pulls out a knife, but she's all weak and drops it. And then she does that like three other times, like in the same scene. And I don't know. Each time it was predictable, but each time it was just funny. And with the piglins too, I really liked. I don't remember what the character's name was either, but like was it General Chungus? I think it was General Chungus. Just his voice, the actor that they chose, and like the voice that he gave him, it was like, how would you describe it other than he was just speaking very like with the I can't say that word, a gay accent. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? Like the slur and then scent. But yeah, I don't think I could say it on here because of the slur. Even though like low key I'm allowed to say it because it's used to describe gay people, but just in case, I won't say it. But I really like that character, and I liked just the voice, and then how like ugly and like big and like brutal that piglin design was, and then to have that voice, you just wouldn't expect it. But I really like that character too. And then the Minecraft theme, like the classic, like original Minecraft theme, came in twice in the movie, at least that I realized. And it was towards the beginning, and then at the end, after the older sister gives the kind of like the moral of the story, like the whole theme of the story, and it's like just like take your creativity that you use in Minecraft and use that in the real world. But then the Minecraft theme just like creeps in, and that made me emotional, low key. Like I was tearing up during it. I think that has to do a lot with nostalgia. But yeah, I really like that message and then the theme, the Minecraft theme coming in. But another part I really enjoyed was the not really a wasn't really a storyline, but it was more of a Easter egg, which was the hero Brian Eyes. And okay, so there's a backstory to it with there was an interview with one of the VFX artists, like the lead VFX artist, and he was talking about how Jack Black's eyes during that scene with the Enderman, his eyes were supposed to like glow purple like every other character, but for some reason he said that when they like rendered the shots, his eyes would always come out white, and they couldn't figure out what the problem was, so they just ended up keeping it. But if that's true, it's a really good story, and it's like, is Hero Brian real or what? But I don't know. They're probably making that up, and they probably did it intentionally. But either way, it's a good story, and I definitely noticed the Hero Brian Easter egg, and then the post credit scene. Like, I don't know. I was just surprised by how like excited people were over Alex showing up at the end, especially because it's not like Alex has like lore in Minecraft. It's just a skin that you could be. It's like the default female skin you could be. But I don't know. Everyone was excited when she came up. I couldn't tell at first because it was like a shot from like over the shoulder behind her. But when somebody called it out behind me, they were like, "It's Alex!" Then like everybody just freaked out in the theater, and I thought that was great. It might not be the best movie ever made, but it was a really good like movie theater experience, like watching it with the crowd and everything. But yeah, that's my mini review. What would I give it? I would give it like a 8.5 out of 10. But I also haven't seen it like on my own, like without the whole like theater audience experience. So that might change it, but for now, just like with the theater experience and everything, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's a really fun movie. It doesn't take itself too serious. It's just enjoyable. I think the nostalgia has a lot to do with it too. So yeah, maybe if you're not a Minecraft fan, you wouldn't enjoy the movie as much. But I think it's really funny, and it has a lot of like stupid, sometimes like adult humor like that would fly over kids' heads. But yeah, that's my little mini review. But moving on, I want to talk about some of my Minecraft 2 wishes and theories because it's definitely going to get a sequel with how much it's made. But my first wish I want for the next movie is just more Jennifer Coolidge. Give her like a lead role. She was just a side character. She had like probably not even 5 minutes of screen time in the entire movie. But I just want her to be a main character. I think she's so funny. And like interacting with like actually in the Minecraft world, if they bring her to the Minecraft world, because she stayed in the overworld the entire time. It was like the villager that came to her. Her interacting with all like the characters and like I don't know, I guess the aesthetics of the actual Minecraft world, I think would be really funny, and she'd do a lot. She would do a lot with that. But then these are all kind of basic. It's just like exploring more biomes. I feel like we didn't really explore biomes other than like the classic one, which is like the oak forest and then the village and a little bit of the nether. But I feel like we need to explore more of like the different variations of forests and like the desert or lush caves. We didn't go mining too much. Oh, I guess there was that one scene where they went to the redstone cave. But I feel like they could do a lot more mining and exploring caves in the next movie too. And also just more building. I feel like they talked about building a lot during the movie, but they didn't do a lot of actual like building. I feel like they could incorporate that more into the story next time. But yeah, I think the next movie, the villain is going to be the Wither. Cuz like what else could you do? They came up with an original character for this one with Malgosha, and then they just used all like the piglins and had different variations of them, but I think for the next movie you have like the clear the clear final boss is the Ender Dragon, and save that for the third movie. But then you have the Wither right below him. So like bring the Wither in. I think what they might do is actually just create another new character that would like build the Wither and then leash it. So like the Wither's more of like its weapon, not the actual villain. But yeah, I just think the Wither's gonna be in it. And I want to explore like the oceans too, because there's a bunch of ocean biomes, and I think they could go to if I okay, this isn't me if I was making Minecraft 2. I would have a side story where they're kind of looking for a more powerful weapon, something a little bit more powerful than the sword. And two things in Minecraft that are a little more powerful, or I guess not powerful but different, are the trident and then the mace. So if they like go to the ocean monument and explore that, defeat the Ender, not the Ender Dragon, the Elder Guardian, and get the trident somewhere down there, I think that would be a good side story. Or if they go into the trial chambers and get the mace, which I don't know how you would use the mace with the wither, since the wither's flying around usually. But yeah, that. I want Jennifer Coolidge baby villager. If they don't do a Jennifer Coolidge villager baby, that's a lot to say. If they don't do that, I'm gonna be kind of pissed because they kind of like they implied at the end that she was going into love mode with the villager and they were gonna have a baby. So I better get that in my next movie. But yeah, that's my little Minecraft review, and that's my wishes and little theories for Minecraft 2. But up next, I'm gonna do what's something embarrassing to me. That segment. Usually I'd be asking that to people, but since it's just me today, I thought I would answer that question. And what's embarrassing to me? Well, recently I turned 23. So that means it was my birthday. And to me, there's nothing more embarrassing than the birthday. I hate birthdays. Like everything from the singing, like the happy birthday, that just, when they're singing happy birthday to you, it feels eternal. And I hate it, especially like in restaurants when it's because it's like strangers singing it too. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I never know what to do to it during it. I feel like I'm always just like, I'm always looking around, but I never know what to look at. And then it's always like, do you sing with everybody else? Like, do you sing to yourself or do you just like stand there just like smiling? But yeah, and then the Spanish version of the song is way longer. Like, damn, what happy birthday is like, what, 15, 20 seconds? I feel like Las Mañanitas is like 2 minutes long. Like, why an entire song? Like, why full length song? Like, it's just eternal. And then like when they sing both of them back to back, because they're like, let's do it in English for like all the English speaking people, and then let's do it in Spanish because why not? And you're just stuck there for like 3 minutes, just standing there, like just awkwardly looking around. Yeah, so that's one thing with birthdays that's embarrassing to me. But then also La Mordida. Yeah, don't ever try that shit with me. Oh my god. Because okay, here's the thing with La Mordida for me. It's not only like I don't want to make a mess. That's my thing, right? I don't want to make a mess. But then also, I have trauma because I saw a TikTok one time of a kid getting his face like smashed into the cake. Comes up, there's a whole like stick in his eye. Like, I guess some cakes have big sticks in them so that they could like keep the structure or whatever, like with the layered cake. Ever since then, I've been deathly afraid of La Mordida. Y'all, because, oh my god, imagine that. It's your birthday. And next thing you know, you're going to the hospital because there's a big stick in your eye. And now you're blind. Yeah, that's too much. And people also take it too far sometimes. Like, it's cute when it's like a cute little mordida. But then like sometimes people get carried away and like, why are we having a food fight all of a sudden? If it's your house, I guess it's okay. But like, what I'm thinking is like they come over to my house and somebody pushes my face into my cake, right? And then they start throwing cake everywhere. And then my house is getting dirty. And what, are they gonna stay and help clean the house afterwards? No. That always stresses me out. Am I a Karen for that? It's okay. I don't mind being a Karen. But another thing that's embarrassing about birthdays is I never know what to ask for. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel needy when I'm like asking people. Like when people ask me what I want for my birthday and like I tell them. But it's also like I also never know what to ask for because usually if I want something, like I'll go get it myself. Like why am I gonna wait for my birthday? Unless it's like something really expensive. But I'm also like, that's another thing. Like why am I gonna ask somebody to get me something expensive? Like I just feel bad. Like I could just save up for that. But I guess getting birthday presents is also embarrassing because a lot of the time, especially with people you don't really know or that don't really know you, and they'll get you something that like you would never wear or never use. And it's like awkward because it's like, how long do you wait before you put that shit on Facebook Marketplace and sell it? They're like, what if they see? What if they're on Facebook Marketplace and they see it and they're like, wait, didn't I get that for him? Like that's embarrassing. That's why like if you're ever gonna get me anything for my birthday, get me Legos. You can never go wrong with Legos with me. Or just give me money. Don't try and guess, especially with clothing. I feel clothing is like you're taking a big risk like trying to give somebody clothing because everyone has a different like style they like, and yeah, if I don't like it, I'm not gonna fucking fake it. Did y'all hear my stomach? My stomach is growling right now. But yeah, I'm not gonna fake it for you. I'm not gonna wear something ugly just because I feel bad for you and you gave it to me. But moving on. Another embarrassing thing. This is more like for me personally because like when I was little, my mom would throw us parties, right? But our birthdays are in March, like me and my sisters. She would throw us parties in like the middle of summer. Like she would wait till like June, July. And I don't know, I always felt awkward. I always felt like people would be like, damn, these bitches are celebrating 2 birthdays a year or what? Like their birthdays are in March, but why are they celebrating it and why are they throwing another party for it in June? My mom's reasoning was more because of, she was like, it's hot out. Like usually before like the world started heating up a lot, it would be like snowing in March. So that was her reasoning, but I don't know. I was always like, girl, what are we doing? Like I'm looking, you're making us look like we're greedy and we just want handouts from everyone all year. But guys, that's gonna bring us to the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know why I'm a little anxious, and it's because of the headphones. Because I can hear myself, but I can never wear headphones. That's another thing about me. I can never wear headphones, like even with like AirPods, like out in public at the gym. I always have to have one out because I start freaking out when I can't hear like the outside world. Like noise canceling freaks me out. And that's how I'm kind of feeling right now. I've been kind of anxious for the past 20 minutes just because I can't hear myself and because maybe I'm a little loud in my ears, but yeah, I've just been kind of anxious the entire time. But I had fun again talking about Minecraft. Y'all are probably going to you guys are going to get tired about me talking about Minecraft because I love playing it. I can't wait to go play it later tonight. But that's it for today's episode, guys. Make sure you guys follow on Instagram at Everything Embarrassing Pod just to get updates. Click that link in my Instagram bio or just in the description of whatever you're listening to this on so that you can ask me questions, leave comments, tell stories on that Google form, and I'll read them next episode. And join us again on May 1st. Everything is embarrassing.